we have this function here and want to figure out the domain. The first thing we want to do is to make sure that the denominator cannot be 0. So this whole thing cannot be 0. Then we also see that there is a eighth root, and since the index is even number, so we're gonna make sure the elements inside this eighth root must be greater than or equals 0. But here's the tricky part. If we let the elements inside this eighth root equals 0, what happens? It will be 1 over eighth root of this 0, and simplify with the 1 over 0, and we know this is undefined since the denominator is 0. So that's why we want to manipulate this inequality by rewrite it as x squared minus 3x greater than 0 without just equals, since we have this thing right here to restrict this boundary. And then we can factor out this variable x. To figure out the domain, we just want to know what the variable x represents. And to do so, we can use something called testing point, which we first set this x times x minus 3 equals 0, and then solve for x. So x equals 0, or x minus 3 equals 0, which is x equals 3. These two are called the critical points. And we want to put these critical points on a number line. Let's say here is 0, here is 3. And make sure it's open circle, because we don't want to include these two points since we have this sign here. Now, what we want to do is to choose a point between these three intervals and test it by replacing the corresponding values back into this inequality here to see if it's true or not. So let's see, we pick a number, let's say -1, and here is, let's say, +1, and here is a +4. So test -1, and the inequality is x times x minus 3 greater than 0. By replacing the x, so it will be -1 times -1 minus 3, and then simplify for a bit, -1 times -4, which is 4, greater than 0. This is true. It is that 4 is greater than 0. And then for this second one, test this number 1. So 1 times 1 minus 3, and then simplify with -2 greater than 0, which is not good because -2 must be less than 0, but in this case it's greater than 0. For this third one, test 4. So 4 times 4 minus 3 greater than 0. So 4 times 1, and obviously it is true. So 4 is greater than 0. So we can conclude that this interval is not good because we just use this testing point to figure it out. But the interval from here to here, these are good. So these interval are -∞, comma 0. Union, the second one is 3, comma +infinity. So these two intervals are the domain.